In this Video Motion Pro training, I'm going to show you how to edit an entire video using Video Motion Pro. Okay, so one of the great things about Video Motion Pro versus a program like Explaindio or Video Maker FX is that this works with live video, and this is real editing, not just an info style video. Okay, so I'm going to go through the process of actually editing a video. And one of the big advantages of Video Motion Pro over programs like Explaindio or Video Maker FX is that these work with actual live video that you go out and shoot with a camera, as well as working with animation. And so what we want to do here is we want to import some media. And I'm actually going to bring in some media of me. And we'll hit open, and we'll go to our media tab here, and you'll see there's a video of me. I'm going to drag this in here. Okay, and if we play this.
Hey everybody, this is Ray the Video Guy, and I am super excited to be able to share some of my YouTube. Let's try that again.
Okay, we can see that I made a little mistake there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim that off. So I'm going to highlight this area here by breaking up this right at the head there. And we're going to come down here, make sure that your video is highlighted and that it's the color blue here. We're going to hit the cut button, and you'll see it'll cut that down. And so now we can listen again.
Hey everybody, this is Ray the Video Guy, and I am so excited to be able to share some of my YouTube knowledge with all the guys here at NAMS. And we're going to talk specifically about a brand new thing that YouTube has added over the last couple of weeks, and it's called YouTube Cards.
Okay, so we're just going to pretend that we want to end this right here. And so if we want to cut off the rest of this, we would just highlight this and we would hit cut. Oops, let's bring that out, sorry. We'll hit cut, and now it cuts it down like this. And if we want to bring this so that we can see it better, we can actually zoom in or out on our timeline here. So we're going to zoom out here so we can see this. Okay. And the next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to add some graphics to this. So I'm going to put a lower third. So we're going to come up into our editing options. We're going to hit lower third. And we're going to choose, let's say, we'll go with this one right here. And we're going to want to change this to our logo. So we're going to hit Add Logo 1. And we'll go to my folder here. We'll find my logo. We'll hit Open. And now when this refreshes and plays again, we're going to see that this is turned into the logo. Okay, so there we go. And now all we have to do is edit the text here. And we're just going to put... I'm going to choose Ray Lane. Okay, and there we go. And once we're done with that, we're going to hit Add Lower Third, and it's going to render out our lower third. Okay, once that's done rendering, what we're going to do is we're going to grab this, and we're going to bring it up here. And you can see there's our lower third. And we're going to resize this. Okay, until we get a size that we like there. All right, and so once that's ready, we're pretty much done with that. Now what we want to do maybe is add an open to this. So we're going to hit Intros, and we're going to hit Add Intro. And now we're going to put an animation at the front of this. So let's find a good animation to use here. Maybe this fire one here, or this extravagant one here. A mobile one, secret login. There's just a ton of these really cool animated logos, and you can actually sit here and watch and see what they actually do. See the secret login there. Corporate sleek. Okay, and once we find one that we like, we'll stick with that. So maybe I like this one here. It's kind of goofy and fun. It's got some sheep and some animation there. So we're going to hit Add Logo, and I'm going to choose my logo once again. open. Okay, and so now my logo is there. And of course we can change this to raisebonuses.com. Okay, and now we can watch to make sure we like this. The ram going through the fence, the logo, and the website. So there we go. So now I'm going to hit Add Intro. You can see now it's going to render out the intro. Okay, once that's ready, you'll see that it's right down here on this bottom row here. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to move our video out of the way and then move our lower third back onto our video. And so now we have our open back here. We have our video with our lower third and the rest of our video. Now if we want, we can put an outro at the end here. We can also add B-roll to this. So for instance, in this case, I'm talking about a program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import some B-roll. And the B-roll that I'm going to bring in is from the actual course. Okay, so I'm just going to grab one of the videos from the course. I'm going to go back to our media area. You see it's right here. And we're just going to drag this in. And what we're going to do is we're just going to find a section that we like. Okay, and it doesn't matter in this case. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this section here. And I'm going to cut that out by highlighting the beginning and end and hitting cut. Okay, and then maybe we only need a few seconds of this. So from here on, I'm going to zoom out of here. Okay, and I'm going to highlight this and highlight the rest of the video, and I'm going to cut the rest of that out so we just have this one little piece here. We'll zoom back in, and now we can take this piece and we can actually move it up in the timeline charts here. And so now when it reaches this point, we'll see the actual video. Okay, so now we've pretty much put together a video that has an open. It has the video itself that we edited. It's got the lower third, and then it's got some B-roll on top of it. So we've got an entirely complete video here. Now the other things that we could do is we could add music to this. So if we wanted to do that, we would simply hit the media button again here. We'd hit the import media. And now we just have to find a musical piece here. So I'm going to go to stock, and I'm going to go to audio. And I'm just going to choose the first piece of audio we've got here. Okay, you can see it's right here. We're going to take that and we're going to drag that into here as well. And so now, let's say we only want to get music from here to here. So after this point, we want to get rid of that music. In fact, we'll even go back just a little bit more. We'll want to get rid of the music right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to highlight this, and we're going to highlight the rest of this music here. And just continue to move this out until we reach the end of this piece of music. Okay. Oops. And we'll cut that out. Okay, so now we have music that just plays in the intro. And if we come back here to the beginning, we'll hit play. Okay, so you get the idea. So now we play music during that, and then it cuts to me here. Okay, so if we're happy with the video that we've produced here, now we can export the video, and we have a couple of options. One, we can render the video straight to the hard drive here, in which case we would choose the size, we would choose the quality that we want here, and then we would just choose a location to save that to. Or the other option is to do a direct YouTube upload. Now what you would do here is you would sign into your account. Okay, you can see I've got mine here. We can choose whichever account that we want to use, whichever channel. So for instance, if I wanted to use Raise Bonuses, I would choose that. Okay, and I would hit accept. And now I could put in the title of the video. We could add the tags, whatever they happen to be. Okay, and then we could put in a description.
Hey everybody, Rated Video Guy here, and I wanted to start off by kind of talking to you about
Okay, and then once we're done, we can choose whether we want it to be private, public, or unlisted. And then we would just hit upload video, and you'd be able to put your video directly onto your YouTube channel. Now, the advantage of this is one thing that I've found is that oftentimes when I use a third-party uploader like this, I find that the video gets indexed by YouTube faster, and it actually ranks quicker. So this is one of the advantages you have of doing it this way versus a traditional upload. So that's how you would edit your video inside of VideoMotion Pro and then upload it to YouTube when you are done. Now, if you like what you saw here, we've got other videos available that you can look at to learn more about how to use VideoMotion Pro. And of course, if you're looking to purchase the product, we have some great bonuses that you can see below this video. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on Facebook.